Hey guys, what's going on? Here's the physics video I promised you on how to use your, if you have an AMD card as your primary card, and you have an Nvidia card lying around, you said, man, I can't use this. Well, I guess you can, because you actually can. I had a 9900 GT lying around, decided, you know what, man, I want to be able to use this card as a physics card, you know, and it used to be able to work that way in the past, but now Nvidia's like, you want physics, you gotta buy our card and use it as primary card. It's not gonna happen that way with AMD. So since that happened, everybody cried a little bit, but there's now a hack, probably been up for quite a while now, and that I found. I found one of them that worked before, and it was the headache. I mean, you had to plug the card in, you had to take the DVI port, plug it into the other card, and plug back in here, and then do this, and set this up that way, and enable that, and do this, and do that, and it's too much. This way is simpler, just to get it to enable on the graphics side of things. When it comes to getting the game to work with the system itself, the hardware, you're gonna have to modify some files. Not really modify, but just remove some files. So here it is. I have GPU-Z open, and you see the physics box is not checked. Nothing's checked. The driver is not installed. Make sure you if you have an Nvidia driver installed in your computer right now, remove it. Okay, remove it. You gotta remove that first. If you have the AMD driver installed, fine. You can have the latest AMD driver. Is not a problem. I'm on 13.9 right now, so it's not a problem, really. It's just the Nvidia driver. You gotta be careful on which one you want to go to. Before the driver that's currently being used right now is 306.23. I was trying out 285. This is a much older driver, but now we can use kind of a somewhat newer driver, which is 306.23 for the Nvidia driver. So if you don't have that, go ahead and download it, and let's begin. So first things first, you're gonna go to the website and you're gonna download some files. You're going to download hybrids. You're gonna download pre-hybrid, and that's pretty much all you need to get this thing going. Even though you see like Twitter files in there, CUDA fix and all that. I would really love to get CUDA working on this graphics card, because let's face it, the AMD card I have in there is not doing much of a job when it comes to rendering with Sony Vegas. And I just wanted, with the 5770 that I had before, it worked just fine, but the new graphics card, Vegas is like, I don't know how to use it that much. So when I'm rendering videos, it's really slow. But that's the point. I'm getting off topic. Let's go back to you fixing up and getting this physics going. So first things first, you have your checklist. Let's say, okay, you updated the AMD graphics driver. Okay. Step 2, remove any Nvidia software you have on your computer. Basically, the driver. Anything else, 3D, all that stuff, the Physx, you have anything prior installed, anything related to Nvidia at all, just remove it. Once that is done, you are going to run prehybrids.exe. You're going to right click and you're running this administrator. This is very important, because if you don't do that, it's not going to work. And you're going to have to do everything all over again, and you don't want to do that. Wow, for this one game. This game, I'm really just using one game. It's just going to be Borderlands 2. It's the only game I'm going to be using, okay? Because I tried it in Arkham City, and the performance wasn't that good, because it's a 9800 GT. If you have a faster card out there, like maybe a GTX 260, maybe, I'm not really sure. Hey, whatever you have lying around really should help, as long as it's a 8000, I would say 8800 GT and up. No really difference between the 8800 and 9900 GT, but I don't want to give you guys too much information for you guys to get confused a little bit. After that is done, you are going to install the Nvidia driver 306.23, I believe it is. Yes. If it's not correct, something will be up on the screen that says that's what the driver version is. If you have a 600 series graphics card, then you're gonna need driver 3.20. It's gonna be on the screen. Okay, 3.20 something. If you have a 600 series graphics card, like a GT 640 or 650, I believe, 640. So After that's done, you're gonna after you ran the pre-hybrids, and after you install the driver, you are going to run hybrids, and after that is done, you are going to restart your computer. Now, once you restart your computer, you open up GPU-Z, you're going to see that the Physx box is checked. Oh, you got a smile on your face. Well, guess what? It's not done yet. We got more to do. We got a little bit more to do. We're going to have to modify the game files. No, not modifying, but really remove it. It's modifying. We would have to change some stuff in the game files to make the game work. So we're focusing here on Borderlands 2. There's not that many Physx games out there, but one of my favorites is Borderlands 2, and I still play that to this very day. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go into the main directory of Borderlands 2. Once you're in there, you should be able to get there. I hope you know how to get there, which is in the Steam folders. Yes, the Steam folders. Okay, so once you're in there, you're gonna be looking for two files. There's two files you're gonna be changing. You should back these files up, okay, because you're gonna be removing them from the Borderlands 2 directory. You're going to be looking for Physx core.dll, and then you're going to be looking for Physx device.dll. Now, once you back those files up and you remove it, you're not ready yet. You still got to make some changes. Just a tiny bit more changes, and this is going to be in the game engine itself to basically enable the Physx in the game, because you know you have AMD as a default device, and when you launch the game, it's not really gonna tell, and it's gonna be like, oh, you have AMD, we're gonna keep your Physx settings on low. So we have to change that. So you're gonna go into your documents, and you're going to go into the Willow engine, and you're gonna launch that up in a notepad, and you're gonna be looking for Physx level. Now here I have to find the little dialog box for the find. You can press the file and press find, or press Control F on your keyboard. This will pop up a little dialog box to help find this line a lot faster. So in that box, you're going to type in Physx, and of course I pressed the next here, and it showed up a few others. So about the third next, you're going to see Physx level equals 0. You want to change that 0 to a 1. Now once you've done that, you're going to save it by pressing the file and save, or you're going to press Control S on your keyboard. After this is done, launch Borderlands 2 and go into the options, and voila, you should see Physx level is set to medium. Pretty much now it is enabled. So you could try high. I mean, depends on what kind of graphics card you have, guys. Really, people I've been reading people say that how, hey, you know, the game would perform really well. Games would perform really well if you have a graphics card that has 192 CUDA cores. My graphics card is 900 GT and it only has 112. So, onto the game. So I'm playing this game, this level here, and I'm getting 40 frames a second. Don't let that scare you. I'm actually recording the gameplay. When I stopped recording the gameplay, I got solid 60 frames a second. However, it didn't stay there very long. Depending on where you are in the world and how many players and what kind of chaos is happening in the background, the frame is going to drop. Especially if you have a 9800 GT like me. If you have a more powerful card, more CUDA cores, then you should get better performance. Okay, so the minimum that I've seen is 40 frames a second, maybe 39. But let me tell you something. That is so much better compared to 18 frames a second, which is what I would get if I did this little hack and I had an AMD card only. Because you can enable Physx on any game you want, but it'll use your CPU. And mine is very shitty. So I got 18 frames a second. So yes, so this is how you do it. And share the knowledge that I've just shared with you, with friends that might want it, you know, might want to use this these Physx. So this is the basic thing, you know, just remove those two files from any physics game. Most of them. I don't think all of them are going to work. Arkham Origins does not work. But with Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, it should work. And with, what's that, Mafia 2. With Mafia 2, it should work also. But you guys have to test, because I haven't tested it, because I only played Borderlands 2, and it really sucks that there's not that many games in the market that really utilize physics, and kind of sucks. Hopefully that would not be the same thing when it comes to the Mantle API, because it's actually an API, and who wouldn't want to use Mantle for low-level hardware access? So, yeah. So take care, guys. If you have any questions, yeah, leave them below. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And I'll talk to you guys later. So, for the minimum